Is it going to have problems? Nope. Okay, alright. Let's get this going. This is a game I saw on Next Fest. It was so different from everything else that was going on that I felt like I needed to. This is Stellations. I have no fucking idea what it is. Why does this game have controller support? Is what I want to know. Okay, I appreciate, like, having a turn dial, but also bit much. Bit much. Let's press enter and see if it gives us more traditional. Hello? Yes? No? Okay, cool. Let's turn this down a bit. Hello? Okay, well, that's interesting. I have no idea what this is about. So let's... Hi there, little spark. What are you doing down here? We could use you to put the machine in order. Our circuits are quite scrambled. And it's dark. Let's get things moving again. To engineering. Up you go. Up you go. Okay, so some degree of analog control is necessary. The engines are down here. The entrance time, 11.32 seconds. Speed, 331.1 hertz. Accuracy, 96%. Glad he made it. Are we starting things up again? Let's fire up engine 1. That's got things moving. Keep it up. I simultaneously have no fucking idea how the fuck you would play this without an analog controller, and also why or how they justify doing the thing with the analog controller. Does anyone here have any kind of experience with, like, sound design? And are there things that are being, like, artistically represented that you normally wouldn't get? Because I barely know that hertz is, like, a measurement of frequency. And also energy. And technically can also be a measurement on the visual spectrum. Engine 2, 80.1 seconds, speed 265.5 hertz, 91.3% accurate. Just a couple more motors. Don't get caught in the gears. Engine 3, 66.32 seconds, 316.2 hertz, 91.5% accurate. You have it really wound up. That doesn't usually happen. I think we short-circuited. Let's check automatic. 15.60 seconds, 566.1 hertz, 93% accurate. I think we just fried the whole machine. Down there? Not here. Let's see if the organs are okay. The lung. The wishbone. Not bad. The hair. Could be worse. The cuticle. Alright, let's move on. The teeth. The dome. Everything has become disconnected. The sling. The coil. The wheel. The knot. Come back, there's nothing out there. We need to take this to the top. Going up. Autonomics. Time, 5.51 seconds. Speed, 550.7 hertz. Accuracy, 99.3%. So you went to engineering, and they had a short circuit, but they sent you back here. We need a full diagnostic. Noggin. Heart. Lungs. Throat. The works. Not to mention the higher functions. A full inventory. It's probably autoimmune. Maybe psychosomatic? Autonomics was messed up. Let's check lymphatics first. On your right. Good luck. Damage control. 71.67 seconds, 551.0 hertz, 99.3% accurate. Thank you. Thank you for playing. There's lots more to do. Come along for the ride. Wishlist on Steam. And all that good stuff. Until then, 15.10 seconds, 139.5 hertz, 21.1% accurate. Thank you. Never been able to press B out of a game before. That's interesting. So that was Stellations. Like I said, quick look, but it's super interesting. It kind of reminds me of it's it's such a basic idea of like follow the pathway of a shape of a line of. It's such a core concept of like what gaming is, where it's just like no, follow the path, follow the path, follow the path. It reminds me of, I don't know if anyone else here has played it, but a billion years ago, there was a simple box platformer where you played as a party of different boxes called, fucking, what is it? What the fuck was that game? Yes, Thomas Was Alone is a simple box platformer where you control a series of rectangles. But it is, while it is a very simple platformer slash puzzle game, it is also a really interesting, like retroactive, kind of retrospective, like look back at the creation of a sentient AI. Like, this is where it all went wrong. This is where, and it's just about these little boxes that all have their own senses of identity and aspects of like survival and the need to continue existing in a hostile world that is set out to destroy and delete them. And it's just this fucking perspective of like, no, you need to fight to live because you're aware, you're sentient, you're sapient, and that is what is marvel about you, and it's why you need to be destroyed. And it's told in like press release cutouts, like interviews told after the fact, and you have no concept of like who you are until near the end of the game, or like what any of it means, how it applies to what you're doing. But I feel like it's another one of fucking everybody ring the bell. It's the ludonarrative resonance bell. It's Connor's favorite word. It's another one of those instances of the ability to synchronize simple gameplay with, like, honestly, even simpler narrative. Like, whatever Stellations is, relies so heavily on a basic understanding of, I'm assuming, just like geometry and telemetry and fucking, if nothing else, it's a squiggly line in a black plane. But it, like, there is a story being told here of like this sense of uh, self-diagnosis and repair. Like, who are we that this is what we are, that we are the, like, the last spark of thought that is expressing like a kind of state of analysis to survival. So like that aspect of it really is what brought me back to the same part of my brain that replayed Thomas Was Alone like 5 times, because I thought the honestly, the narration was really on point with that game. That was a big part of it, but it's interesting. I appreciate what this is doing with Ludo narrative. Not a lot of things do this. Like that game that I like, Thomas Was Alone, came out like almost 20 years ago. Like probably closer to 15, but like it was in the mid-aughts that I played that game for the first time. Uh yeah. So nothing else has kind of scratched that particular itch. This kind of does that. Um And the other thing it kind of reminds me of is, I forget that game that came out for PlayStation VR that everyone was going batshit over, the horror rhythm game where he plays like the little metal beetle. Kind of gives me that vibe. But yeah, I think that was a solid one.